What's up, K3 Nation? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Daily Slither. I'm your host, DraketheTruSnake, in case you didn't know, in case your first time here. And today is Thoughts and Tips Thursdays. I am really excited. By the way, if you guys liked Mackie D from yesterday, make sure you check out his video. It's in the description. It's Desperation.com, and there's a bonus video called Eligible, the deleted interviews of Desperation.com. Check those out. They're on our channel. I'll post a link in the description. Hope you guys enjoy that. And let me know if you liked him. Email me up. Anyways, so today I'm talking about the kind of tips and my thoughts on acting and also movement. If you're going to make a movie or video, these are things that you might want to know, just some basics, just to give you a little extra push on that. And I'll be talking a lot about make your own horror films, because that's what we do a lot, but I think that's a really good place to start, because you can get, that's where a lot of people started out. So, alright, number one, whenever you start out with your acting and stuff, the biggest thing to do is to focus on who your character is. Do some research, or even, think about what drives them. What's their big thing in life? If you're writing it, maybe have a thought of what this person's like. If you were going to hang out with them, what would you do together? Or what kind of sports would you watch? Or if they don't watch sports, what's their family like? What's their, how do they get to this point? It's a really good way to start out, giving a good foundation to a character, and you can just build from there and see how they adapt to each situation. Secondly, on the acting part of it, is make sure whenever you sell a moment, make it real. Don't think about, for the few minutes or few seconds you're doing a take or a video, don't think about, oh, we're filming and I'm acting and we're doing this. Just forget everything else and focus on your character and be the character. I'm not a method actor in any way, but this is just, some people call it method acting, but I just see it as just being in the moment, making it real. I think that's really cool, that people can do that, and I think I do that okay. Anyways, so, make it real. Wonder if you're actually in that moment, how would you react, and how is this person gonna be in this moment? If there's, if you're doing a horror film, how scared would you be, or would you be the brave guy who tries to do something? There's always those little nits and little bits and details, things there, that you can throw in there. So I always find that fun about acting, is that you can make this person real, that a lot of people don't know a thing about. You can introduce new people. It's cool. Now onto the motion part. This is the thing that I love doing, is making each character move different. For Mackie D, for example, that you guys saw yesterday, he was originally part of Desperation.com. It's our dating site parody that we made years ago, and we decided that we had a farmer character, which was Chance. We had a couple of white gangsters in there. We had a uber Christian and a devil goth. The gangster character, Mackie D, was kind of a random thing that we were just like, what else can we throw in? And then Kane just looked and said, we need a black character. I'm like, yo, I got that. So, and if you're gonna do this, there's certain things that I do for Mackie D that I think that are fun. He's kind of a white gangster, so he thinks he's black. He sits all here. He thinks he's ghetto. Got one arm hanging. What's up, homie? That kind of thing. Got that awesome. I think I'm awesome face. And it just comes to you. Big movements. He moves big. He's very active. And another character I did that you can look into if you don't want to do something like that is talking about horror films. If you're playing the villain or you're making a villain, make them, how do they move? Are they like a ghost? Or kind of like the doll maker, where he was, if you haven't seen it, I'll put all the links to videos I talk about, if they're on our channel, down in the description, so you guys can get an idea what I'm talking about. The doll maker, he's kind of a ghost thing, so he's kind of hunched over, he's very he moves his fingers a lot. He's very, you know, kind of creepy, you know, just little head tilts and things like that. Just things to make him different. And completely the opposite side of the coin is one with Johnny, which I did an interview with before. He was very, what he's driven by is vengeance. So he's a silent killer, but you know, you can see in his body language that he just wants to get even. You know, his head, you know, has a look, even though he's wearing a mask, you can tell he has a look in his eye that just pierces into you. You know, his shoulders are up. He's very, you know, back, you know, kind of posture, but he's enough to make you feel threatened. You know, and you know, I kind of threw in, if you watch horror films like Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, the presence in there. And you know, study your own. If you guys like human videos, you know, a lot of people like to do, you know, demons. And what I say for people to do demons are, think of movement as a spider made out of water, very fluid, you know, very, you know, big movement. Like every move goes through your entire body, you know, just kind of wave through it, you know. And that's really the best way to do it, because or if you're doing like a ghost character, you know, make them fluid, make them flowy, make them, you know, inhuman, and it really sells it. So I hope you guys enjoyed all my tips. Hope you found them useful. If you have any other insights, post in the comments or email me with any suggestions, questions, comments, etc. If you have any ideas, email them to thedailyslither@gmail.com. And I promise you, I read everyone and I use them as best I can. So if you have any ideas for Top 10 Tuesdays, Friendly Fridays coming tomorrow, and yeah, we're going to have a very special guest coming back. So I hope you guys enjoy them. If you have an idea for Mini Movie Monday, if you have any videos you'd like to show, or you know, things like that, email me or send me a link, and I'll check them out, and maybe we can use them. Alright guys, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Friendly Friday with a awesome guest. Alright guys, peace out. Remember, Bruce!
Come and kick it with the team. The party's over here, let me show you what I mean.